So the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone who is listening to me. Myself, Eka Mujumdar. Currently, I am studying in Hungary at the University of Debrecen. I am studying food safety and quality engineering, and I am currently just completed my first semester. So, thank you for effort to giving me this opportunity. Today, I am gonna represent about our project from the team two, and we works on a project is basically we want to develop a food product. Our idea is, and it's the effect of protein and quinoa addition on bioactive compounds in fermented chicken salami. Okay, so going to further, since we know that every project or every innovation starts always with a necessity. So in our case, what is the main issues or the underlying issues? The main issues, we according to some surveys, like the meat consumption is highly rising, especially from the year 2019. And in one survey, it is showed that the processed meat demand has been doubled in China in the year 2009, and after the year 2009 it has actually shifted dramatically, like people's once have the addiction to it for the red meat as a kind of protein source, because in some time people starts to believe that people only need protein for a healthy diet, and they start eating more processed meat. And here I can include a graph which is the always the all the year shows their special, like the graph showing that what's the actual proportion people are addicted or people are demanding for the processed meat. So as consumers are sick, but at the same time, we all know this processed red meat always cause some fatal kind of diseases and chronic diseases, which is like coronary heart diseases, obesity, and diabetes, like this kind of disease, which is not good for our health. So consumers now are more modern, they are also have the nutritional knowledge, they could understand, okay, I need meat, but at the same time I am facing these consequences regarding the diseases, so what could be the alternative options? So consumers are always trying to seek the healthier options. That's why the functional food has created in the market as well. So as our project idea is giving the solution like the salami, why we are making again the salami? Because you can say like already the salami is in the market, then the question is why we are preparing it again. Yes, it's true that there are traditional salami, and it's popular for its taste and shelf life, but at the same time it's often high in the fat and sodium with the low functional value. So we want to create as a solution a salami, but it should be with some functional value, basically preparing from the chicken meat, at the same time blending with the pea protein and quinoa. And we keep this solution, we are aiming for the enhanced nutrition, and we planning to employ fermentation in order to boost bioactive peptides, antioxidant capacity, and phenolic content, so that we are can imagine that our product could be look like something like this. At the same time, this product would be the functional, and it will maintain the sensory appeal by reducing fat and enhancing the functional value. So then what's why we are different? Why is the same salami, but what makes us different from the other? In this case, we can be noting like this kind of that we believe our product will be fit in the growing niche market. Since I mentioned earlier, consumers are looking for something healthier, at the same time functional, at the same time which is fulfill their needs. So it will provide them enhanced health functionality, it will meet their today's needs and expectations. At the same time, our product will be low in saturated fats and cholesterol, it will be free from the some common allergen like gluten, soy, and dairy, and it will replace around the 30% meat consumption, especially we can say the red meat consumption. And another plus point of our project, we can say like here our project meets innovation at the same time sustainability, because we are aiming for boosting bioactive compounds via the natural process fermentation. So even if it's a product, it will be undergone through the fermentation, which is a natural process, and we are all completely aware of the significance of the fermentation for a food product, because fermented foods are as well as the same popular among consumers among the world. At the same time, we are planning to here inclusion of the plant-based ingredients. So you can say it's a meat product, at the same time it's the plant. So it's a dual combo. You are getting two, like plant things at the same time with the meat products. And the use of the quinoa in the fermented meat is generally something innovative, we can say, because we have cross-checked so many products, and all of them are there are some quinoa based beef, like quinoa based beef burger, beef ham, or pork ham, which are under counting against the under red meat. But here we are using the poultry meat, and the quinoa is not so much popular with the chicken. So you can say that we are going to discover a new flavor as well. And both pea and quinoa are the low impact crops. It's supporting the eco-friendly, so it is also be beneficial for the environment, and at the same time it supports the concept of the circular economy. So if I will be the looking at the manufacturing process, here I have enlisted the ingredients. Basically, the chicken meat, poultry meat we will use at the 70%, and other salt and seasonings will have composed the recipes. At the same time, we are gonna use pea protein at the level 10% and quinoa 5%. And we used to, for the fermentation purpose, we are would like to use the bacterial culture like Lactobacillus sakei, or like similar type of lactic acid bacterial culture, so that to make the fermentation more effective and more flavorful for the product. So first one is as well as the base preparation. At first we will grind the chicken meat in the 5 millimeter or like that kind of diameter, and then we will mix all other ingredients very properly, and we will mix it well. And then we start our fermentation process. We'll start casing the meat mixture and ferment at with the bacterial culture at generally the room temperature 25 degrees Celsius. And the last step, we will dry our fermented salami at the temperature 15 degrees Celsius. It will actually, it can depends actually until the our salami develops the desired textures and the color. And this production process is adapted by Ashin et al. In our case study, we briefly referencing everything, but this is basically right now the idea is adapt. The process idea is adapted from this literature. And the nutritional profile, you can see it's also high. As per our estimation, per 100-gram serving we can expect the macronutrients is the calorie around to 200 kilocalorie, and we are good dietary fiber, good protein like around 25 gram, and total fat is also reduced, like it's not more than 4 milligram. And at the same time, the micronutrients profile is, we are expecting that it could be enhanced, like the sodium, magnesium, as well as zinc. Going to the next, we are expecting that after our product developed, we can analysis, and at the analysis, it could be like the protein level will be improved, as well as the fiber and antioxidant levels, because we are using pea and quinoa, and quinoa and pea both are very good with the protein, especially the amino acid like lysine. And there will be chances of higher flavonoids and phenolics, because we are adding again the quinoa and also for the natural process fermentation. And it will definitely maintain the salami texture and taste, and according to the consumer current choice and their demands, we can expect the estimated acceptance rate would be around 85% to 87%. And if we are being successful to make it in the process at the laboratory scale, then definitely we are planning to bring it as the industrial level. So for the industrial production, we are if we launch the product, our brand actually is the Farmibite, which is representing and reflecting like balanced by nature, also boosted by science, because here we are using the natural ingredients. Also, there is a just an idea by AI. It could be the packaging it could be, and for our salami it could be look like this. And here we also use, because since we are following the eco sustainability, and we are using the packaging material like polypropylene because it's fully recyclable, and it has the good barrier properties for the food shelf life, and it will reduce the carbon footprint than other, comparing with the other plastics. And mm, why, which market we are basically targeting, because at first I mentioned that consumers nowadays are very smart, they could understand like what is nutrition, they are very knowledgeable, they could know everything what is. So they basically, we are targeting the flexitarians who is looking for this kind of alternative protein solution, at the same time healthy. And some peoples are health conscious, like definitely our athletes, players, then people who are seeking for the balanced lifestyle, such as glamour world celebrities, supermodels, film actors, and the traditional buyers also, who want something, who wants to experience something new, at the same time they are old school minded, they want like to have something on their plate with the traditional flavor. So they are definitely also our customers. And we are planning that two regions will be the Asia Pacific and Europe, Middle East, and the most of the Africa, which where the markets will be the growing demand for nutrition, sustainable, and alternative meat items. And if I say what could be our marketing strategy if we are able to launch it, so first of all, our positioning. We believe our brand positioning as a healthy, sustainable, as a modern alternative food item. And our pricing, we want to keep it slightly premium because of the quality, because we are giving here the plant ingredients, at the same time the meat, so premium, but still we want to keep it as an accessible range for the better reach to the our target audience. And distribution channel, we basically use definitely supermarkets and food stores, besides this other e-commerce platforms and hotels, restaurants, cafeterias. And if we about the promotion, initially our plan, if we are successful to promote it via social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, also with the collaboration with some influencers, maybe on Instagram, because there are so many reels, people are talking about healthy lifestyle, and so, and people are easily get attracted if their favorite influencers talk about it, so definitely. And yeah, we also have a plan to launch a website for Farmibite, where we will tell the story. There will be the more detailed and subscription, so that customer can subscribe and customer can get the idea what they are getting on their plates. So, in summary, I can say our product, it's basically currently aligns with the trendy, and it's a dietary habits, aligning with the dietary habits with the customers and alternative protein goals. I think it's a measurable situation, and it's at the same time it's a consumer friendly innovation. And most probably our food will be the ready to eat, because the salami you can eat as a just not, even if it requires something, I could not state at this moment because we are just developing our ideas. But even most probably it will be the ready to eat food option. Even if it doesn't, even if you just need to requirements to prepare it, it will be very minimal, like just maybe microwave for 2 minutes, or just for your, according to your taste buds or how you want it. Do you want it as a, you can eat it as a ready to eat option, but you can also at the same time make it some just microwave according to your food habits and like that. And it will also definitely then save times, because we all are busy, especially students, teachers, the businessmen, for them it's a good option. And definitely it will add the value, both, not for only for consumers health, according to the environment. And here at this stage I'm actually want to showing my respect and gratitude to efforts what I have learned throughout this process, because without this platform I could not be able to learn something new. So definitely it's a opportunity for me. Thank you so much. And I have here I can learn how can I impact with the innovation with something new like the alternative protein. I have also learned sometimes like how can I balance nutrition sustainability, because before this project I will never be able to search like this way. So thank you for these things. Also, I have now gained some insights regarding entrepreneurship, and it would also empowered me some things that like the project idea which can really have some good impact on for the real world. So here the respected contributors, since I have worked for the project, so professor, with the permission of Professor Daniel, he said me to keep my name under authorization author. And I definitely want to show my gratitude to Professor Daniel, also Maria, because they helped me a lot for overall through the entire process, especially from writing from the case study to preparing slides. So I'm thankful. Also, I'm thankful to the eFood platform. Also, Georgi, he discussed so many things. Thank you so much. And at this stage, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your attention. That's all from my end.